It is now 2026, and given the new year and having this channel for almost 2 years now, it makes me think about what I want to do with the second channel. Now, the second channel has gone over many different forms over the years. When I started this YouTube channel, it started as a comment of the day second channel where any fans from the main channel could ask me any questions that they wanted to know about Minecraft or about me, about other things in life, and I would use this channel as an opportunity to talk about those different things. And then about a year or so ago, I got into really helping other people build and grow their Minecraft YouTube channels. And so you'll see that most of the most recent videos on this channel are from me just helping people try to think about YouTube in different ways or thinking about content creation in different ways. However, I have gotten away from doing that. Over the last couple months or so, I have really focused on the main channel, really been kind of emphasizing the fact that when you focus on one thing, then you usually get a lot of growth from that one thing. But at the same time, I am missing the fact that I used to have this medium of being able to share myself with you guys and be able to be a bit more intimate than I am on the main channel. Of course, we do have live streams that can take care of that, but at the same time, things are changing on the YouTube sphere within 2026. And so I do think that my strategies on this channel and on live streaming may change as well. Now, I am by no means the biggest YouTuber in the world, but I do make a little bit of money through doing YouTube, and I work super hard on Minecraft as a YouTuber because I would love to do this full time. And so streaming is something that I oftentimes do multiple times a week, and I usually, on average, have between 5 and 15 to 20 people that get to hang out with me on live stream. And I would say that in terms of the finance that I get from live stream, it's not insignificant. I probably get about $20, $25 a month through donations, which is really appreciated. It does go a long way and helps out with groceries or even paying for the video editing software that I use in order to make all these videos for you all. However, I have been doing some research into what it means to be a streamer full time. And the reality here is that most people that live stream on YouTube, almost 99.5% of people that live stream make less than $1,000 a month. So for almost every single person that live streams, it is a nice extra sense of income, but at the same time, it's not enough to pay the bills. However, when you make videos on YouTube, well, people can watch that next week or next year, and so they have a lot more vitality when it comes for the influence that I'm able to give to people over a longer period of time than just doing it on live stream. Along with any of you guys that have ever live streamed before, especially for a longer period of time, will know that it is an incredibly draining thing to do. I love live streaming. I get into the flow state when it comes down to it, but usually when I'm done live streaming, I am absolutely wiped, and especially after a full week of live streaming, I'm usually out of social battery. I like just playing Minecraft on the weekends without talking to anyone, and it's probably because I spend so much time recording that I'm out of kind of talking into the microphone juice or gas in the tank left, if that makes sense. And so for the new year, I have been thinking about some new strategies where I can sit down in front of the microphone and share my thoughts and answer your comments, and also think about other things that I would like to talk about, whether it be Minecraft and its future, or what I think about SMP content, or other little things that I can give from my experience of playing this game. And I think that I would like to do it based on the inspiration of JDMC, of doing it in sort of this commentary, very relaxed, much more unedited style. That way we can keep up to date and I can share more things with you all. But at the same time, it relieves a bit of that pressure of having to be live for 6 to 9 to 12 hours every single week, where sometimes the discoverability of the YouTube video will be able to spread itself to more people than that live stream ever could have or would have in the first place. The ability to capture my thoughts within a video also allows for me to transmit information that would usually be found within the live streams, but I usually find to be pretty valuable. When we're talking on live stream, I usually like to have pretty depthful conversation, and we like to talk about very complex topics on stream. And I think that those conversations really do have value to be provided, and my experience and perspective of life are things that are worth sharing. But sometimes all of that can get mixed up with the interactions and the playing the game and focusing on the tasks that we have to do ahead of us, where as opposed to this, I can really deep dive on topics that I'm passionate about and that I would think that I would have information that you would take value from. Along with, on a personal note, I really have been getting into finances recently and learning how to invest my money and save things. And I have had a thought that I think would be nice to talk about my own experiences of not only gaining more money as a YouTuber and what my actual YouTube portfolio looks like from a financial sense, but also kind of explain my plan and the things that I'm doing in order to make more money off of YouTube, but just about my investment profile in general. So if you'd like to know a little bit more about my finances and how I use YouTube in order to invest and save money over time, I'd love to share more about that. I'm chasing this thing called financial early retirement and freedom, this thing called a FIRE plan. And the idea behind it is that if you are able to compound your investments over time and save it on and save, then hopefully you are able to retire early or be able to work less than 40 hours a week and still be able to have your investments pay for you over time. So I'm actively doing that. I'm doing a lot of finance behind the scenes, and I think that it would be great to do maybe a monthly update video where you guys know more about how my finances have looked for the year, what I'm thinking about my portfolio, and my next steps financially speaking. So if you are interested in hearing that and would like to have kind of an update video month by month on my finances and trying to make YouTube happen as a full-time YouTuber, I think that that would be awesome. But we have so many different things that we could talk about. So I do think that my game plan for the upcoming year is to have more of these sorts of videos on the second channel. And you'll see that they're pretty low-key and relaxing, just nice thought commentary to have in the background. And I'm going to try to see how consistent I can be when it comes down to it. I am shooting for just once a week, and I'm not going to push any further than that. But if it's easier for me to make these videos in bulk, then maybe we'll have even more videos on the second channel. If you are interested in growing a YouTube channel, I definitely have some videos out on the platform for you guys to take a look at already, but let me know what you think about this sort of style of video if you'd like to hear more of it and like to hear more about me in the new year. Thank you so much for spending your time with me, and I will speak to you guys all on the flip side.